The Herstory of a Button, written by a 12-year-old Elizabeth Robbins in May of 1875. The first thing that I remember is being on a blue card in a shoemaker's shop. I was only one of 4 dozen, so I was not noticed much. I think I had been about 2 weeks in the shop when my companions told me that I would not always live on a pretty blue card, but someday I would be sold. I thought I should like a change and did not object to leaving the card that the others thought so pretty. My chance soon came. A little girl came into the store one day for shoe buttons, and I was destined to be among the dozen she purchased. The little girl slipped us into her pocket, where, although it was very dark, I enjoyed myself very much, for there were cookies, lead pencils, slate pencils, scraps of paper, and a knife and rubber. I made an acquaintance with these several things and found they all had a story, and was quite vexed to be taken out just as the lead pencil was in the middle of a note that my mistress wrote in school time and which was very interesting. The little girl, whose name was Nellie, gave us to her mother, who proceeded to sew us on some shoes. This greatly enraged my companions, but I did not mind it, and so kept my temper. All night we laid under the bed, and the next morning were fished out rather roughly with the broomstick by Nellie, who'd thrown us far under the bed on the previous evening. Almost before I knew it, we were at the breakfast table, then on the road, and finally in the schoolroom. My little mistress shocked me greatly by writing notes and sometimes whispering during school hours. Things went on this way for nearly a month, when all of a sudden one morning I dropped off my mistress's shoe in the grammar class. I lay on the floor until the class was dismissed, when someone kicked me over into a corner. I felt rather hurt, but, like my mistress, I was too good-natured to mind little inconveniences, for I could still see, and the next class was history. They talked about Washington, his courage, and bravery, his sword and horse, and I think it was very stupid in them to forget his buttons, for what would the father of his country have done without his buttons? At last a naughty child picked me up and snapped me down on the floor again. The teacher asked if that was history, and the bad child answered, "Yes, ma'am, button history." The girls giggled and the teacher smiled, and they went on about Washington, never once mentioning his buttons. After that class came spelling, where I saw Nellie take her place with the others, and she missed not a word. As the class was dismissed, Nell saw me and put me in her pocket, where the pencil renewed his narrative for my benefit. But alas, a fatal hole appeared in the corner of the pocket through which all my energy could not keep me from falling. I lay in the road until a little prattling baby came along, picked me up, and stored me away in her mite of a pocket. Long afterwards, baby's mama found me and put me away tenderly, for baby had gone where buttons do not fall off. Bessie Robbins, May 14th, 1875. The original copy of this masterpiece is housed in the Elizabeth Robbins papers, which are at New York University Fales Library. They are now considered public domain.